Since its founding in 1986, Habitat for Humanity here in Allen County has provided more than 190 families with safe, affordable homes with zero-interest mortgages. This Saturday, they kick off Women Build 2017, and Megan is here to tell us more about this. Why specifically a Women Build?
Women Build was started with Habitat affiliates over 10 years ago, and really what the idea was is that women make up half of our volunteer population, but are really underrepresented on the job site. Construction is not traditionally a women's role. And so, Habitat started really trying to engage and empower women on the build site through the Women Build program. So we've been doing it here locally for 10 years now, and it keeps growing every year, and we have more and more women coming out to the job site and getting excited about it. So that's really why we promote this Women Build project.
Well, this build or any build, how much experience do I need to volunteer?
None at all.
Really?
I build, so I have no construction experience, but we have expert people out there. We've got our lead volunteers who have been building Habitat homes for longer than some affiliates have even been around, and we've got our construction team out there to really just come alongside our volunteers and kind of teach them the trade and help them figure out how to do it. So, whether it's framing or painting or whatever we're doing out on the build site, those lead volunteers are there to help, those of us like me who have no idea what they're doing really come along on the build site.
So this obviously is not a women build, but it is pretty much representative, obviously,
Sure.
of what it looks like to, most of us have seen new home construction.
Right.
Is it just one home on a women build?
Right now we're going to be working on 2 homes.
Okay.
So we started framing on a home for a couple and their 4 children just about 2 weeks ago now. That Women Build volunteers will be working on, and then Saturday when we kick off Women Build, they'll be starting framing on a home for a single mom and her young daughter. So they'll get an experience, working on a lot of different aspects of the construction site.
How much does the Women Build try to match the story of the family who's going to get the home? Is there any thought of that, or is it just kind of?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I mean, we always want to look for a family who the women who are coming out can kind of relate to. And I mean, all of our families have a different story,
right.
But especially with our family, Allison, who are going to be starting framing on Sunday, she is just an amazing woman and has, really works really hard at what she does. She works 2 jobs. She's finishing her bachelor's degree. She's a single mom. So that's something that we like to encourage our women volunteers out on the build site to get to know these families and get to know their stories, because that's really what makes that impact. When you find out that these families are the hardest working people you will ever meet.
Right.
And they're going to be paying a 30-year mortgage on that home too. So they're not getting a giveaway.
Right.
They're working hard for what they're getting.
I think that's what so often people across, I don't want to get this political at all, but I think you guys are able to avoid politics because you pick such deserving, hardworking families
Absolutely.
that everyone can agree on needs a hand up.
Right, and that's really what Habitat is looking to do. We are taking families who are working. They're trying to get their families to a better place in the community and in life, so that they can kind of break some of that generational poverty that happens so often in our community.
So if I want to volunteer, what do I do?
You go to our website, fortwaynehabitat.org. We have a big Women Build banner that ladies can click on, and they'll have all the information for them. They can click on the register button to sign up a team. We're still looking for 20 teams of 5 ladies each. We've already got 60 teams registered. We're really excited about that. That's the most volunteers we've had. So they can do that online. If they have any questions, they can give us a call and find out a little bit more information. If they're still a little hesitant, we're happy to answer any questions that they have as well.
You need anything besides volunteers?
Volunteers, we're also fundraising for this project, so we're hoping to raise just over $100,000, which is about the cost of one of our homes. And the women so far have raised $28,000. That's just all individual donors. We have some sponsors that are going to be coming alongside of us and helping do some of that fundraising as well. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like an exciting time, and I need to get my information to you by how quickly?
We're going to be opening up that final week of May into the first few days of June. So, the sooner people get registered, the sooner they can come out and volunteer, because those will probably fill up pretty quickly.
All right, if you want to find out more, again, it's fortwaynehabitat.org, and then look for the Women Build banner there. See that, click on that, and away you go. We'll be right back on Insight.